Jumma make we run down road. Get that jam, make me race out.
Welcome back to We Can Smile, everybody. Drumming has long been a powerful way of connecting with our roots and continuing the rhythm of our culture. Today we're diving into the tradition with Bekele Mazlyn, who will not only share his role in preserving our culture, but also give us some lessons in drumming, along with Rika G and Sean Brown. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I want to do...
We're there, you know.
You know, I always feel like I'm up to something like I can do something when they put these things in front of me. Trick myself, and the only thing that comes to mind is get a drummer. I'm just going to hold that beat.
That's a full vibe.
I know, right? A whole vibe. Talk to me about the history of African drumming coming from the motherland.
All right, so first, the drum that you're playing, right, is called a djembe drum. And if you play in the center, you realize that it has a really, really rich bass. So if you play there, just play in the center. But it's kind of a little bit mute. So I want you to like just
I have to catch it.
Right. Sit forward on your chair.
Sit forward with it.
Yeah.
All right, understand?
Make sure you secure.
Lap it.
Yeah. Right. And then now try bass. There you go.
Okay.
There you go. Right, so that's called a bass tone, right? So it has 3 tones, right? Because, you have different pitch. So you have the bass tone, which is what you're playing. And then if you make a diamond and put it to the edge like this, right? And slightly open it and keep your hands relaxed. Just relax. Fingers, relax. Your fingers like this. Relax that. Great. And that's the tone. That's called a tone, right? Good. And then you have the final tone on this is called a slap, right? Which is a little bit more difficult to come. Yeah, it's kind of a little bit difficult to do, but it's still one of the tones on the show, which is. All right. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But for now, we're going to cheat it. And you're just going to come to the edge and do this. All right. Keep your hands relaxed and flat. All right. Great. Right. So you have bass and you have tone and you have slap, right? Or tip. All right, so we're going to work on that. So we're going to play the kete drum because that's what it kind of...
So this is actually a kete drum?
No, that's actually called a djembe drum. And it's from West Africa, right? So this drum is actually the best sounding drum in the world, this design. If you let me get a little bit more, nerd out on it. So this is one of the best sounding drums. It's made out of lenke wood, which is it means that it's one of the toughest woods in the world, densest woods in the world, and it gives it a better, richer sound.
So all the drums on the sets, they have different names. They give you different sounds?
Yes, they do. So you have the djembe, and this is called the dundun, right? So the dundun has 3 parts, or dunumba. So you have the dundun, which is the bass drum. You have you have the sangwan, which is the melody, you can play. And then you have the kenkeni, which is the high drum. Right? So that would be the mother, father, and the child.
The whole family, right?
Yeah. And then the one that Debbie's playing is called, it's called a Congo.
Congo. I know that one. Congo drum.
So the djembe is like the best sounding drum in the world, and that one would be a very close number 2. Right? So interestingly enough, in Jamaican history, right? The Congo used to rule the world, and then we got introduced to the djembe. And then, because our culture is like a melting pot when it comes to drumming, so we're now kind of like adopting towards that.
We didn't talk about this one. Is it different than?
No, sorry. So that's also a djembe.
Oh.
Yeah. So based on this, so you can tell the difference or the type based on the shape.
Based on the shape of it.
Right, the shape of the drum.
What about the surface though? What is the makeup of this one?
All right, great. So that is cow skin on the top.
Okay.
Or cow hide. This one is synthetic, so that's like processed. This is also cow skin. And this is goat skin. So where are you playing goat skin?
Got it.
We're playing goat skin. And we love this. The sound is awesome. Music, it's a part of our DNA here in Jamaica, but there's a lot of cultural meaning behind drumming too. Want to talk to us a little bit about that? Okay,
yeah, sure. So, I mean, of course, drumming is always a part of a conversation. It's a language. So you have like rituals, like birth, weddings, wakes and that kind of thing. So we are very, very, very deep in that. Like you have kumina, right? You have, and these are Jamaican forms. You have kumina, you have dinkimini, you have gere, all in our history that has been a part of that celebration and rituals, right? We also have from, like West Africa and that kind of thing. Interesting story. I mean, everybody knows Mansa Musa, he is like probably the richest man in history and that kind of thing. When he was pilgriming, when he took his trek to Mecca, right, he used the djembe to say that he was coming. Like he had like 1,000 drums. So you could hear it, right? So, and this is also part of our history. Like they use the abeng in Maroon. They also use the drums to say like conversations and stuff like that. So there was a very cool experience. We're going to Scott's Hall, which where the Maroons live in St. Mary. We're doing a visit, like a field trip. And to welcome us, you could hear them. They were playing drums. And we were on the, yeah, we're like out there, just about to climb the hill to go. And we could hear them play. And that was like several miles ahead.
Miles away.
Yeah,
It's that loud. It projects that far.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so you're going to be teaching us something, right?
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Let's get into it.
So we're going to play kettle drum, but it's called Nyabingi, right, or Rasta. And drumming is a language. So I'm going to ask you to just say after me, Rasta.
Rasta. You know, if you tell me.
Just a Rasta.
Rasta.
All right, so everybody, we're going to play Rasta now.
We're going to play Rasta? Okay.
Say Rasta. 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 Yeah? All right, cool. So now that was a Rasta, right? Stop. So we're going to go Rasta. Look on the Rasta.
Oh, if you do that part there too?
Just say.
Hey,
Rasta. Look on the Rasta. That's it?
Rasta. Look on the Rasta.
Again. One more time. Two more time. Great. All right. Great. So that means to stop. So. Okay, great. So we're gonna try to play it a little faster. So we're gonna go Rasta, Rasta, Rasta. So use your shoulders. Lovely. Lovely. All right, cool. So we're in carnival season, right? So I'm going to show you where like carnival drumming come from.
All right,
cool. So we're gonna play some mento. So we're gonna go Calypso jam. Say Calypso jam.
Calypso jam. Calypso jam. Calypso jam. Calypso jam.
All right, so go. Calypso jam. Calypso jam. Yeah. But you guys are natural, man. All right, so play soft. Keep it up. Play soft. Keep it up. All right, so when you have a rhythm established, then you have the solo part. And basically the solo is when it just express itself, right? So you just play whatever you feel like. So I'm gonna show you something and then you guys are all just gonna get the time and just whatever you want to play.
Oh, Lord.
All right. So I'm gonna solo first.
My time? Yes. Lord Jesus is the same. All right, stand up. Gordy, you can do it. Hey. Gordy, 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 go Deidre, go Deidre, go Deidre, go Deidre.
Whoa.
Go Deidre, go Deidre.
All right. All right, Debbie, your time.
My turn?
Yeah, man.
How can they do that quickly?
Awesome. So you can go to Drum Club. Sorry. So it's called a Drum Club at UTech Center for the Arts, right? And it's Bekele _Studios at on Instagram, and you can get in touch with us at 221-7717.
221-7717.
Yeah.
That's Bekele Mazlyn, founder and artistic director of Bekele Studios, with Rika G and Sean Brown and Debbie and Deidran. More on We Can Smile right after this break.